Hello, hello everyone. Welcome all on this Monday evening, 24th of October, to another stream here on the ALR channel. I have to check very shortly if everything is working. I think it is, but I always want to check. I don't know, by the way. I put in the title that it's the that this last season was season 6, but I'm not sure if that's actually the case. But I hope so. Yeah, welcome all. We are here for I think they also call this the Race of Champions, because the GT7 season has come to an end last Monday. Last Monday were like 3 title deciders, and all 3 title deciders were very close and tight, and in the end there were 3 winners, and I was also part of that myself as commentator on Tier 3, where I saw Ross technically win the title in the final lap. If you haven't checked that one out, it's still advisable to watch that back. Still gonna say. So this is somewhat of a Race of Champions, you could call it. We do this already for a while in ALR. Back in the past we only started this doing for the F1 leagues, and yes, the inspiration of this comes from because me and RDO, who basically together with Bluejean set up this league, we all came from PSGL, and they already did some kind of a Race of Champions there, where they took all the main contenders, the champions, and most of the times also the runners-up, and number 3, the championship, to compete in on the F1 game in what was then a 100% race at a certain track, sometimes with equal cars, and then with a reverse grid based on tier performance, sometimes with realistic cars, and then put in the quicker guys in the slower cars. So we already do it for a while for the F1 league after each season. That's also this is also the moment that I also want to promote the F1 Race of Champions. I don't know if there are a lot of F1 fans here, but or at least fans of the F1 game, because those are in, yeah, not a big majority. But on Thursday we have the F1 Race of Champions, which will be a 100% race around Portimao. But yeah, enough of over the F1 game, because the game is rubbish, and that's why we're all here, right? Maybe. So this is, I think, the initiative being brought up by Ross for the GT section, to get the 15 drivers that impress the most around the 3 Monday tiers. That was muted. RDO, I'm not muted, I checked that. Yeah, I'm very confused. Ryan is always hyping up this game, but he's not in this race, so apparently he's also nobody in GT. But anyway, I received something a while ago about why these people are in this race, these 50 top drivers, I can say. Yeah, maybe. I think, I don't know, by the way, I didn't follow the GT season really well, but I think you did well, Ryan, by the way. But you were just not good enough for this. And I don't think we even have 15 drivers. Since I have been commentating Tier 3 for 3 weeks, I know some of the people, and I also know some of the guys because they are in F1 2, or because they're like absolutely goated in this game. At least that's my that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I read something said by Iggy. I know one thing about the guy, and that he's goated in this game. Oh yeah, JP, hello. Yeah, I really much enjoyed JP's overtakes in the last 3 weeks. I think at least 2 of the 3 races he made the best or the most or whatever. Yeah, okay, so everyone drives around for an hour and Iggy wins. But Iggy didn't win the championship, so that has to do something. How did that happen? Did he miss some races? Should be then. Oh, he missed the final week. Okay. Because otherwise he would have won. Fair. No, okay. Yeah, I think I have some time left. Yeah, because so we will be racing here. I haven't even been talking about the track. This is the Daytona Speedway. I already know this. I already watched this for a race. It's always one of the first endurance races of the year I watch. Maybe because it is the first. It's always a pleasure to watch that, and I hope we don't go for 24 hours. I have no clue about the format, so I only know some stuff about why why these drivers are driving in this race. Maybe this was in the GT section. Oh, it's just a normal race, but it's an hour. And all compounds have to be used. That's at least something Ross posted 6 minutes ago. And GT helpers. Surely he has said something. Oh wait, sorry. Daytona road course. 10-minute qualifying, 33 lap race. We will have 4 times tires and 3 times fuel as usual. Oh, thank God. Because otherwise everyone just go on. And that's kind of cool. Everyone, of course, drove in Group 3 cars because the Monday tiers were Group 3 tiers, and so you have to drive in your car with the livery you have. And the race is 15 minutes longer than usual. Oh, I can fix that. And all 3 tire compounds has to be used. Yeah, I found it. And we have, if we are correct, 15 drivers. I don't know if we're waiting for someone. But from tier 3, we've got some guys that I already know. This is Shrims. He was runner-up with 5 wins and 5 other podiums. He is in the Hyundai Genesis, and he lost the championship just because he wasn't there in the final race. So he had an Iggy in tier 3. Who was further of tier 3? Ross was from tier 3. He won the title in the final lap last week with 2 wins and 6 other podiums, and here is in the Ford Mustang. That was really great to see though. That was absolutely sensational. After race 1 it didn't look like it went Ross's way, but in the end it did. Okay, update changed tire wear, so it's not the same as in the season where people use the tires until they get punctured. Okay, fair. Then from tier 3 we have Swoers, who finished in 3rd with 1 win in the Nismo. Then we have Payan, who finished P11, but he was, I think, already promoted after 2 wins in 2 races. He's in the Peugeot, the RCZ. And then we have Major, who really went up to speed in the last 3 rounds. For my feeling, he was already being a contender, but was not that good in the early part of the season. But he still won twice in the Hyundai Genesis and finished P4 in the end. And he's revving up, like big time. Okay, then people already going out maybe, but okay, then going to tier 2. In tier 2 we had Jamie, who finished in 8th with 1 win in the BMW M6. We have Typos, who finished runner-up with 4 wins and 6 podiums in the Corvette. It's really interesting to see that all the guys that won the most races all finished runner-up in their leagues, because for Typos it was the same, and I think he was in a championship battle with Reno in the last round, and he didn't win that. So, but a very good season by him then. Who was also in tier 2? I think O'Leary was in tier 2. He finished 3rd with 2 wins in the Porsche 911. And then we only miss Funk, I think. And Reno. What the fuck is Reno? So yeah. Hello everyone, by the way. This is a cool dope livery here by Riaba. Oh no, Riaba was the guy that promoted from tier 3 to tier 1. He won in tier 1, but he joined later and only finished P12. He's in the Jaguar F. Further we got Lego Man, who finished P7 with 1 win in the Nismo. We have Sick Boy, who was P6 with 2 wins also in the Jaguar F. And then we have, of course, Iggy, who won 9 times. Jesus Christ! How can you even lose the championship? So BR4 really went for it, but he's in the Nissan GTR, and BR4 with 3 wins is in the Mazda RX. And I like the fact that everyone has proper freaking liveries, because I really like that. So yeah, that's everyone who's in, so then we missed 2 others. But yeah, that's Ross. I can't like look around the cars, right, in the pits. I am a nobody on GT, so don't blame me. This is the purple one though. Some have really old school liveries. Or really sponsor vibe liveries that are actually well on point. This is amazing. Surely you have to pay for a livery like this. I can't believe anything else. Maybe this is one of the most normal ones, and that's no offense about. This is like the Aston Martin color vibe. This is a very good one too. This is another red and white. A lot of red cars. Homemade livery. Okay, fair. It's very dope. Yeah, I always let my liveries. I always asked Bluejean to make my liveries, and then they were dope. But I know he enjoys making them. So I was like, when I also raced in GT. And I probably maybe will, but I can't like commit this for like a full-time seat, so. But on the Mondays, I see that I'm now commentating for 4th Monday in a row, so maybe though. Yeah, fact. I think there were a lot of guys who would say, well, if you pay, then I can make a living for you. Don't worry, man. Yeah, where the fuck is Reno? What a fraud. That's the last thing I expected. Reno being late for some sort of thing as this. Oh, your Le Mans charity race next year. Well, that's a one on. It's not a one-off event, right? I can remember you did that before. But if that's a yearly event like Matt does with his 24-hour stream, I will be there. Yeah, sure. But yeah, I have to practice a bit to survive 2 hours if it's still 2 hours. Oh yeah, I got question. I get questions on multiple places. But I'm doing fine so far. I was really going through the grid and how these people did well the last season. Okay. You send a whole essay to me, Ryan. I'm gonna read it properly after the stream, because I see that it is something I should take very well in consideration while reading. No, I'm doing fine. I was actually on my way, if it takes any more longer, I was actually on my way to look at the standings of other, of the other tiers. But I can't find the tier 2 standings. Or at least not final standings. Reno was like, well, I won the title, so standings are not needed anymore. Best strategy to win today? Be Iggy? Can't think of anything else. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. This is like, it's supposed to start at 9. I know 9 here, 8 over there. Because that's 12 whole minutes. And, who the fuck did, okay. I was curious why Pyro was invited, but he finished 5th last year. But he didn't win. That's a typical Pyro. Being super consistent in the season, but don't win. He was 5th in tier 2, by the way. The music? Fuck off with the music! I always had the music on. in all the last 3 weeks I had the music on. And I haven't seen those streams disappearing. Now there is enough race sound over it. I hope it's okay then. Yeah, what JP says, indeed. I haven't experienced it yet. So far. And otherwise I will just talk very loudly so you can't hear it. Once before, well, how long ago? Season 4, oh. Yeah, because I really dig the music, by the way, I'm sorry. Ross is at front, right? Yeah. Well, qualifying has started. You know, so, you know what I find interesting? Why do I see the traction control on the right bottom with Ross and with none of the others I see it? I don't know. No, I'm from the Netherlands, but yeah, I can of course understand everyone in the northern part of Belgium. And I should be improving my French, but yeah, I kind of ditched that in high school. I went for German and now I can't speak both languages properly. No, that's not true, by the way. I can speak German. Okay, yeah, now for me his traction control is like switching from 3 to 1 every second, so I'm not sure, you know. This is a great track, by the way. I really love Daytona. I'm also very curious how it will play out with strategy-wise. This is quite a long lap though. So Ross is first to go across the line, and normally that would be the benchmark time, but in this lobby I don't think it will be. He's already been defeated by Major. Typo's not with a good first run. Jamie it's better. Major is now with the fastest time, 46.5. There we have Pyro. Pyro goes to 5th. O'Leary is not that great. And oh, there we have the man, the latecomer. It's livery school though. He makes up for it for the livery. And Reno goes 7th. And where is the rest? Because actually Major has the fastest time now. Oh, Legoman's an outman. Did I saw a plane in the background? Yes! Cool. Let's follow Riaba, who has the best livery in my opinion. From my feeling he's going all over the place, but yeah. Expert predictions? Oh, he's in the pits. Nah, that's not nice. I don't know. I have a feeling that Typos is gonna do well, but maybe I'll jinx him now. I don't know, man. If I look at tier 3, I would say, well, Major is a great GT driver, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think he only started performing on streams that I commentated on, so maybe I'm like a good omen for him. But yeah, let's see, because apparently this guy is very good in the game, so I want to see that. Typos went to 2nd though. What is this? Why does people break off their laps? I tried to watch something. It's not like that they have a designated qualifying position, right? I'm actually becoming tentative. Is he gonna finish the lap? Yes, wow. A 151. Very nice. Begoman is still on an outlap? Or again? Okay, well, never mind then. Major's still quickest then, with 46.5. Has a 4:10 of a gap to Typos. Ross is in 3rd. And that's very close. And then Shrimps and Smoors, all the tier 3 guys over here. Tier 3. Oh, they are qualifying because they are too OP. Okay. Okay. Well, at least my thoughts were right then. I could go a little bit in first person, yeah, sure. Oh, the penalty line is here? Oh, that's inconvenient. It's gonna improve. Maybe? Yes, 2/10. Through went into 3rd. Typos went back into 3rd. I think he already did 3 laps. Jamie's holding off. So Shrimps is passing him and goes to P4. I think these are the second runs though. O'Leary doesn't improve. Wow, all those onboards look so... This one looks so different compared to the rest. Panine not with an improvement. And, okay, Jamie and Reno are coming this lap, I think. This onboard would make me crazy. I would be like, I see so little of the track. I wish I was actually good in the game, but I have to practice more. Yeah, they have traction control on. Oh yeah, apparently, but you know, like it are all Group 3 cars, but some still have some kind of a benefit on this track. Surely. Oh god. Oh. Reno is actually closing in on Jamie. Top 7 within 1.8 seconds. I was just saying that Tapos is doing lap after lap, and now he's fastest with a 45er. Ross in second. Here comes Jamie. Doesn't improve. Reno does. He's going to a 49. No, that's not correct. 47.2. Thank you. Pyro. But did he improve though? Is Riaba the same as PR4 Iggy and everyone? That he doesn't qualify because he's too fast? Hi Major. It's 1,000 between Reno and O'Leary. That's cool. Okay. The Peugeot is definitely the slowest. Oh. Is the bumper? Ah, yeah, the bumper cam. I can understand. Yeah, people are gonna hate me, but I use the third-person view cam. Yeah, I know it's horrendous, but I just want to make sure that I don't close doors on people or I don't drive anyone off track. And I know what everyone's gonna say. You have a radar for that, and I know. But I have to learn look more often on my radar, so I'll better be safe than sorry. But I will change, I'm likely, to the same as what you have. Why? All tier 1 drivers. Ah, okay, fair. But who's gonna decide in which order they start at the back if none of them does a lap? Or is it just gonna be randomly? Ah. But still, I think tier 3 is doing very well if that's the case. O'Leary, I don't think O'Leary improved though. Pyro, come on Pyro! Show us what you got. He's improving though. Quite a big margin, but he's still 9th. Yeah, Pyro is me in GT. 48.6 though. That's a cool livery though. That's also a dope one. So this is the grid I think, because I think that was 10 minutes. Oh, it's based on their driver rating. That's cool. Okay. Okay. I'm also not used to the fact that the starts are like almost immediately. It's a rolling one. Oh yeah, sure, it's a rolling one. It's a main race, and it's Daytona. Here we are. Tapos on pole, Ross second, Major third, and Shrimps fourth, and I don't get the other cam, so let's do it with this because I don't want to miss it. It's a very good start by Tapos. Major on the inside of Reno. Oh wait. Oh, that was not Tapos who was going very wide. Someone else went very wide, and Sick Boy has made an incredible start and is up to P4 because he was one of the 5. Already on the inside of Major, Reno going very wide, losing multiple positions there. And Sick Boy is up into 3rd. Major is a little bit on the grass. Swerves is following, also Riaba with a good start. And Reno is all over the place, to be honest. And BR4 is now on his inside. Trying to make it work. Reno's still there though. He's still there. Tier 1 and Tier 2 champions fighting against each other. And he actually has the edge over him. I want to take a short look to the front. No, they're all... BR4 here now on the outside. This is going to be a tricky corner for 2 cars side by side though. But I also know that Reno is not stupid. Oh, that's some miscalculation there, or he was not sure if there was enough room in the corner, and now suddenly he's way down on Reno. Wait a moment. I also want this screen. Thank you. Tapos in the lead, has a 1.7 second lead over Ross, who is side by side with SietseBoy, who is in a very good position to win this race now. Oh, Major! Okay. Actually makes it work though. He came from really far from my feeling. But it's not done here now, technically, because SietseBoy is returning the favor and passing him here in the intersection of the track and regains P3, but Major suddenly with a immense move. More behind, Reno still in front. I think BF4 dropped massively, and Reno is now being hunted by Iggy for P7. And the group is very close behind there though. Look at that pop. Oh yeah, there's so many comments. I don't even know which cam you meant, but I can go to the third person cam soon, because I really like that one since I can see a lot. It's still very close here, and only Pyro is really off. Tapos remains with a 1.7 second lead. Was actually fended off the challenge from SietseBoy. That was a challenge like a lap ago, and then Major came on the inside, and we have two cars side by side here with Struze and Riaba. And I think Riaba already made the move now. I'm very curious if Major's gonna do the same thing. He is super fast on the straight. He's going again for a move. Oh my god, what was that? Okay. So Riaba's now back into PA. That is really hindering Lego Man here, and that's the reason why Jamie can make a move. Or not. Let's see if you can pull it off. On the right side of the screen you see beautifully in that camera angle, you saw Iggy again trying, but not completing a move on Reno. Reno's actually doing a fairly good job here. And I saw another side by side here. Still Jamie and Lego Man. I think Jamie's finally making the move here. And BR4 around the outside of O'Leary. No, O'Leary's still there. Like the shots on the banking side by side are actually wonderful. This is horrible, by the way. I can't see if someone's going side by side into Jamie's still ahead. And BR4 also forced O'Leary to back off. Back up with another attempt here. BR4 is already very close to these guys. And O'Leary is now side by side with Shrimps in the background. BR4 is gonna make it 3 wide, baby. He's choosing the outer line. He's choosing the outer line. No way, you're not gonna make that. No, he's not. Almost though. He didn't lose position, but. And behind that, Shrimps made the move for 12th on O'Leary. JB is doing a masterclass of defending here, by the way. I'm not looking at the front top 3, but I don't see any position changes. Iggy has dropped off a bit from Reno. And yeah, this is quite stable, to be honest. It's a 2.2 second gap for Typos in his Monster Energy livery. I love the Hyundai Genesis, by the way, it's a great car. So let's go back to this. Reno not only gets Iggy behind him, but also Riaba is joining this fight. Fast flat is also for the Dutchman, 46 flat. Rusty tier 1 confirmed. Yes, yes. I didn't really pay that much attention, but Iggy is doing great on his tires, that's surely, and Reno same though, so they're doing the same kind of stuff though. Iggy even using slightly more fuel. Oh, Reno has a penalty. It's the same that it just gives you it over here? Yeah. Okay. Well, then it's over. Oh, and Sick Boy is drifting too much through that corner and he lost 2 positions. There's a lot of smoke there. I don't know if that happened because of contact earlier on, but he's now down into 5th. And the remarkable start he made, he was 3rd after 3 corners. And he was 3rd after 5 laps, so he's now down to 5th. Yeah, fuel-wise, there are some minor differences in my feeling. However, the front 2 really used more than the rest. And tire-wise, Riaba doesn't look that particularly good. And for example, how am I gonna pronounce this? Bayan? He was in the Peugeot, right? This was gonna be a rubbish race for him. Well, he's clear to he's close to the back though, but he's at least fighting with people here still. Actually, it's kind of a close battle here for 12th. And Pyro is still on his own 7 seconds behind. But I don't see this changing very quickly though. Shrimps has passed Jamie. He's really on a roll to forwards. Of course didn't race last week. So maybe he wants to prove himself a bit. Reno, yeah, kinda still over there though. Yeah, 3.4 is down for title. So, oh yeah. So I think this is the closest we got for P5. Iggy approaching Sick Boy. There's 10 seconds behind the leader. Lot more fuel for Sick Boy though. If I compare these two. The fastest lap by titles is at 45.7. Hello. Bayan, yeah. Oh wait, I didn't even check tires, sorry. Okay, so hard for Sick Boy and Iggy and for Reno, so and for BR4 and for Lego Man and for Bayan and even for Pyro. So, okay, fair. Some of them are on hards, and that explains a little bit more. Yeah, nobody on softs so far I see. Why can't people not hear me? It would be a shame if we have this great battle here, but that's weird. I didn't touch anything, but I'm about to check, yeah? Okay, so apparently everything is alright again, and Sickboy has passed Major, and that's a great move by Iggy there on the inside. I think the mediums are dropping off, yeah, that's also the case. Major for a cutback. Iggy was very sketchy on the way out, and that gives Major an opportunity to come back, and he's actually up ahead. He's like bumper drafting him. Oh yeah, that's weird because I didn't do anything. Or maybe it changes something because I was charging my headphones, and then when I pull the charger out of it, maybe it does something. In the end, Iggy made the move for 4. And yes, good that the tier 1 drivers didn't rocket it up to P1, yeah. We have pit stops, and Iggy goes in. That's for fuel then. Interesting. So the rest, oh damn, there's a battle here. Jamie, Lego Man with a run on O'Leary. Into turn 1. It's always a sketchy corner to pass it turn 1, but he actually pulls it off. Listen. Yeah, I think he pitted. Yeah, no. Is he over there now? No, by the way. But Lego Man is still ahead of O'Leary. They're gonna try to finish. Briaba closing in on Source for 5th. But I still love this battle too much. This is... 3 stopping. Yeah, could be the case, yeah, to be honest. Let's also see if O'Leary can come back. Not this time. And Iggy is now fueled up on mediums. He just wanted to get rid of the hearts and can maybe do something? Okay. He's 44 seconds of the lead though. Gap between Typos and Ross has grown a little bit. Last time I checked was 2 seconds. It's back up to 2.4. SietseBouma passed Major and is only 8 seconds of the lead though. It's gonna be a little bit closer here between some cars. Like I said, Riada's closing in on swerves, and also Major is not out of the window for those guys. But yeah, the gaps are quite there. I have a feeling Reno is even getting catched by Shrimps for 7th. And BR4 is not really making that much of waves. I even have a feeling that Legoman and O'Leary, even though they were battling, are closing in. Yeah, I think he is, yeah. And indeed, Tapos and Ross, of course, has to go to the heart, so. It really, if I look at that plane, it almost looks like it lands on the frickin' track. We can do some onboard action now. Let's see. Jamie also pitted, by the way. Let's see who. SietseBouma is also in. Let's see what O'Leary done. And BR4 is also in. So the hard runners really want to get rid of the hards as quickly as possible. O'Leary goes a bit on the marbles there. But I see that more often in GT, and I don't know if like visual marbles actually mean theoretical marbles. So this means that these guys are still quite close to each other, and that the first of the guys who made a pit stop is SietseBouma, who maybe just passed Pyro. Pyro, who's gonna come in soon, I assume, and he's now under pressure by Iggy, and I think Iggy did very well to catch back up to SietseBouma, if you see that. Typos and Ross are both in. Ross on the final drips of fuel, and yeah, this is an easy option. Pyro is on the hards too, and yeah, and it's a big gap behind him, but BR4 is even behind Payam. So O'Leary is also in, Major is in. And let's see how much fuel they're gonna put in. I would think Tapos will go out first. He was quite convincingly in the lead. And they already have been passed by, of course, SietseBouma and Iggy. No, Ross jumped him. And Ross didn't fuel up his car. So that's a strategic choice. And they're still ahead of SietseBouma and Iggy, by the way. That was like the game showed me for a moment, but it's gonna be interesting because the gap is 3 seconds, but SietseBouma will also have to look like behind him, because Iggy is now really. Hello, Urbanator. yeah, he done well, but now it's gonna be a challenge for him to keep ahead of Iggy. And Typos like almost had a 3-second gap over Ross, and now Ross has a 3-second lead. Sruers and Riaba go in. And also Lego Man, who was also still ahead. Means that only Reno and Shrimps are there. Iggy closing in on the braking. So that there is Ross in the red car. And then we have the 3 cars over here. Then we have Pyro. Then we have Riaba coming out of the pits. Then we have Major. Then it's Sruers coming out of the pits, and they are now also all close. Sruers is on the softs though. Riaba 2. And then we have BR4 with Payan. I think he was behind Payan, right? And then we have Lego Man, O'Leary and Jamie. O'Leary and Jamie on new hards. Didn't show up until the top. Lego Man the same, but he's on mediums. Payan already did some laps, but didn't fuel up. BR4 the same. Sruers did fuel up completely for other stuff, and Riaba chose the same tires, but didn't do that. And Pyro will have to come in this lap. Oh wait, I'm missing moves here. I'm sorry. Typos with a horrific run out of the chicane. Reno in on the final trips of fuel. Oh, you could definitely say that for Shrimps. And Iggy now gonna pass Typos, who picked the hards for this thing, so that's gonna be a pain in the ass for him. She's the outside here. And I think you can actually make that move. I said Typos is braking very late, and oh my god, SietseBoy has made a mistake there into turn 1, and luckily he was partially ghosted. And now Typos is in front. SietseBoy will go for the move here. Oh, Iggy is gonna get compromised and boxed in here. And he actually is, and great fighting going here, but I think if SietseBoy was not there in turn 1, Iggy would have made the move. And now Typos is still... Oh, wait a moment. No, okay. I thought he was also getting boxed in, losing it almost, and eventually kissed this fight up. It's not really mentioned it. However, Iggy is back very close on the tail of SietseBoy. And all this gave Ross a 6.5 second lead. Definitely to tier 1. Make it happen, right? Yeah, Typos is now on the hard, so... And Ross went for the softs. Ah, okay, fair. Okay. Yeah. And of course, it are like the best drivers of all the 3 tiers. And of course we have some tier 3 drivers in that don't have to stay in tier 3 for next season. So it's interesting because SietseBoy has a lot more fuel now than the 2 with who he is battling with. And that's maybe also the reason why Iggy can possibly make a runner in. They're still losing on Ross, maybe logically because Ross is on softs. Is Ross really gonna use the hards for like at last? I wouldn't. For me personally, if I knew how bad the hards were, I wouldn't do that. It would be so like demoralizing for myself to see myself losing so much time. Okay, I want to give some. We know what the situation is here. Riaba is making moves now because he took the softs for this run. Through is the same, and BR4 is either way closing in on him with a lot less fuel on medium tires. Fastest lap now also for Ross, 45.3. Right on the outside. He's ahead now. But Sroes is on the inside for the corner. I can't see this. He made the move, yeah. Because Sroes backed out then. Probably. Okay. Oh, Major out of shape. Major is on hard this stint, and he has two medium runners behind him. Only good thing is that Payan is gonna spit soon, but he will have a run on him. Maybe. Major defending the inside. Choosing the outside now. Lots of small battles between cars. Really glad to see that. Because furthermore we have Reno and Shrimps. He is on the softs now. O'Leary is still on the hards with Jamie and... oh, poor Pyro. So let's go back here. Lego Man on the outside of Payan. Going for the switch back, maybe? No, didn't have the run there. Reno is closing in on these guys because of how they battle, I think. Chooses the inside. I think Payan is doing a very good job if this was by far the worst car. Or I don't know if it was the worst car by far. Yeah, he did. Oh my god, and I think there was even some contact there, and that's the first part was rather insane from Lego Man. And after that there was some contact with Major. I don't think it was anything out of proportion, but he gained 2 places. Unfortunately, because of that, I missed Iggy making the move on Sick Boy, but yeah, I assume that was around the same time. Iggy now into second and can close the gap to Ross of 6.5 seconds. And he still has the softs to go though. It's gonna be the question how much he can stay with it. Yeah, the smallest thing is possible on the hard, so that's what Iggy did, so it's not really that. It makes quite sense. Riaba has passed Tapos for 4. This is interesting. Can he come back on him? He has better tires and more fuel. You see the difference because Ross and Tapos both started on the mediums. One went to the softs, the other went to the hards, and one is still in the lead by 7 seconds, and the other is now 14 seconds off the lead, being passed by 3 others. There he comes. Maybe. Fastest lap also for Riaba with a 45 flat, and this is a very nice battle though here. Between 2 red cars, both with a different tint of red, different glance. Sigboy has to pick the outside. I don't think anyone ever passed Iggy on the outside in GT, so. great stuff. Insane stuff though. It's very nice that this battle just continues, and that I was a little bit worried that if Iggy passed him that he would drive away, but very well matched, these two. It's only good for Ross though, although he might still be, yeah, well the softs are dropping off though. Oh, he's going to you. Yeah, maybe someone is saving fuel here then. He's the branch hatch. Okay. Yeah, it's just I saw 9 wins, so Ross's tires are quite bad, but technically not even that bad if you consider those are softs. I think if you consider those are softs. Now the gap is a little bit more bigger, so I don't know if Iggy would be able to make a move now. This is a little bit of a fair battle, Ryan, by the way, these two cars, the Nissan, and the Jaguar. They won't be overtaking each other in this section. Riyama's closing in on them though. Typos is still doing a decent job. BR4 has ditched Swords. He's also on the mediums now. And then we have here Lego Man, Reno, who's doing great on tires, Shrims, Major, but Major has his hard stint and dropped technically to the back, and Payan is finally in. Go on, Pyro! You can do it! New personal best. I'm proud of you. At least not lost anymore. This is a great shot. It doesn't look that realistic though, the shores of the lake, but actually coming very close again. I have a feeling Riyama lost way more time now. Jack has better acceleration, Nissan has better top speed. Okay. They both want the same speed, so they can save fuel. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, I hoped to, but no. I already checked, not really. I still hope Reno can close in a bit, but BR4 maybe on Tapos, but tires and fuel is the problem for BR4, he will be super pitting. So it's technically these two. Look how bumpy. Love that this camera shot is emphasizing that. Ross is in. And he will go for the hards now. Rip Ross. And BR4 the same. And I think he will go for the softs now. final stints for our starting. So let's see. There are the hearts and the fuel tank full of fuel, and he's just coming back ahead of Major, but that will be hard. Oh, Major is also on the hearts. And BR4 just came back behind. He's on the mediums? Did he already do? Did he already do softs? I'm confused now. I missed this, of course. Yeah, he's already ahead now, so I was hoping there would be some nice side by side action on the banking, but can't see anything, everything at once. Well, Major, you're basically. You were very close to Ross at the beginning of the race, and now he already made his final pit stop. You still have to do it, but you can go to the soft. Yay! He's not even catching though, on the straight. I think his tires are, well, not the best, we could say. And normally this would be the finish. 40 minutes. Oh, Reno is being catched by shrimps now. However, shrimps on old softs. Further up ahead, Lego Man approaching Smoors, but Lego Man has to go to the pits, and Smoors kinda too because his tires are gone. Iggy is in. Iggy goes sooner than Sick Boy. Riyaba's following. And I think this man will follow too. I want to see that, by the way. Someone driving into the pits. Wait, he's going another lap? What? Almost everyone is in, by the way. All for different strategy. Typos can go to the soft. Why is he not pitting? Can you do another lap? Okay. So Sigboy has 21 seconds now, and his tires are almost gone, and I think he has to respond to Iggy now. Reno went on, but was very good and gentle for his tires, and I think he has the softs yet to go. Quite sure of that. I think Reno planned it in like that. That would be a thing for him to do. I'm afraid that Trims has to go to the hards though. Wanted to make it as short as possible. And this is going to be interesting. I mean, Ross is out now and has been followed by Major, who still has to pit. But he is now the buffer for Iggy, or for Ross to Iggy. So surely there are going to be battles here, and Riyaba is an extra car behind O'Leary. Brand new softs for Iggy. Yeah, I wouldn't even defend this. He is 40 seconds off the lead, but that's purely because Sick Boy, yeah, that's a decent move. Yeah. All interesting stuff. Yeah, Lego Man was out of fuel, I think. Shrimp goes on for another lap, and Reno already goes in, wants to optimize the softs, I assume. O'Leary is in. Major Riaba goes through. BR4 goes through on mediums. He's closing in on Riaba, who's on the hards. Oh, he had the hards to go. And Titles is on the softs, but slightly further away. Pyro has to pit too, and Jamie is on softs, but very much down. Oh wait, he rejoined in the lead! Oh man. Oh, that's a gap of 9 seconds for Iggy. But wait a minute. Yeah, he has a shit. He has. If Iggy tied his fuel to the perfection, this man has to save a lot. I think he has to save a lot. Did it for track position though? Well, that worked. Shrimp will not pass him. Iggy is working on Ross now, who's on the hard. Seeing that they both have similar fuel, Shrimp still has to come in, so... Oh, this is gonna be interesting. There they come! To the chicane. Technically, Iggy should make the move, he has to, basically. And he does. And Ross also lets it, and can't really do anything about it. Yeah, Major is behind him, but Major has to stop though. Ross is doing a phenomenal job, so he deserves a promotion. He's going another lap. Major is in. BR4, I think he already benefited from the fact that his tires are... Oh, sorry. That his tires are way better than Riaba's, but fuel-wise, BR4 is even... he has to save even more. Typos is also still closed though here, by the way. And he is on soft, so... And he's... doesn't have to fuel save a lot. These men are kind of the same, Truth and Reno. But the only difference that Reno indeed timed... Oh wait, he has Brandt as a sponsor, that's amazing. Love Brandt. He's been pursued, by the way, by Legoman, who's had a similar strategy. But I can't remember that Reno was very close to Legoman, so I think he did very well there. Let's see here from the car of Legoman. Behind the top 10 there is a big gap though, so... Reno going off the banking for a move on Truth. Yeah, he has it. And oh, Roda JC on the front. Oh, that's cool. Shrimps is in. Was in the lead for a moment. Shrimps is gonna lose another position though. Reno did a solid race though. Shrimps is still side by side. And still ahead. Legoman tried to already put his car beside. And they're side by side. And they both got compromised massively because suddenly Reno is much further ahead, but Legoman makes the move up into P8. Sigmund with a 44-1. So He's not fuel saving now, at least. And interesting enough here, Payan has been already out some laps for softs, and Major will likely pass him. It's 10.9 seconds, but the fuel, oh, Iggy already pushing his tires more than Sick Boy. The fuel is just a thing. But even that, 10 seconds is a lot though. And now we have to fight for the podium, and Ross is in a nasty situation, except for the fact that BR4 doesn't have a lot of fuel. Yeah, Pyro is lost. Of course, so yeah. But yeah, I have a feeling that when the fastest lap was a 45 and suddenly it's a 44.1, that's insane. He really used one lap to maybe even gain. Wait, I can see that. 44.1 in lap 26 against a 45.1, that's a full second. So, in the end, BR4 is likely on his way to the podium. But it's sensational how Ross, of course, based on strategy, if you pick the hards at the end, you can stay at the front for very long. And he's gonna lose a podium spot after 28 laps of racing. And after this, BR4 has to save fuel, so... Also good lap by BR4, by the way, 44.8. Oh, room given by Ross? Question? And yes, move done. 44.7 by Iggy, by the way, last lap. So BR4 up into P3 and Ross has the hope that Tapos is gonna make the life of Riyama a little bit harder. He's on the hard, Tapos on the soft. Also very good race by the Dutchman though. There was really some pain. BR4 is in. What the fuck? Okay, so now he's gonna do the soft. But why is he doing the stop extra compared to everyone? Okay, anyway, Lego Man challenging here, Reno. Tapos made the move, by the way, in this corner, and Lego Man is gonna do the same, purely on pace. Can Reno do something? I think Riyama went very wide, like very wide, and he just re-entered the track, and now he has to defend 5th place and hold off these two. So he rolls back on the podium. Question mark for strategy of BR4, by the way. Oh, Riyama braking much earlier. And also Reno was not really anticipated on that. I think, I don't know what happened there. It looked a little bit sketch. It eventually results in him having a better run on Lego Man. Oh, he had to back off a bit, I think, there. Because he just encountered the rear of him in the small notch at the end. Can try it again here, but I think the momentum is gone now. He can also play it safe. Maybe Riyama makes another mistake. They're gonna go for it? I don't know. not really. Riaba is not really having the best connection at the moment, from what I see. Is it already late? Oh no. Well, there was a push. That's some nice of GT, that if something like that happened, he waits. And the big gainer here is Reno, because he did nothing, and exactly what I said a sector earlier, he can also just wait, and he did, and now he is clear in P5. Yeah, it's done. SietseBoy can save fuel as much as he can, he even still gains on the Iggy. He's almost gonna lap Pyro, I think. No, okay. That's fine. And Ross still has a threat for his podium, which is Typos, who's closing in quickly, has a slightly bit more fuel, and his softs are still quite in a good range. So that battle will be soon there. Legoman is trying to catch back up. It also means that Swerve is coming back to this group of people. He's on the hard still with BR4. Okay, well, BR4 just did a quick stop past Frims, who is still on the hards, and BR4 can maybe actually finish 6th if he's really much quicker than the rest. And then yeah, Major is way off. Payan competed very well in this car for a long time. And actually we have a side-by-side here for 13 between these two former Tier 4 drivers, and I think O'Leary clipped them his side of the ball there. Ah, and then suddenly he lost the position. Ah, sad. Okay, sad life. Okay, so PR4 is already up into 8, but I rather focus on this fight for the last 2 laps for third on and the final spot on the podium. Really on his back down here. Type was already alongside, but yes, he has 2 laps to do it on old softs. Oh, is he coming back to the inside? That would be actually very brave. And he then didn't make it. BR4, oh, well, he has a second to close to Riaba, surprisingly. Oh wow, that's great. Oh, that's insane. Oh, that's very well done. Just on the exit there. And eventually he makes it work though. Good strategy by Typos. He's also clear fuel wise. And wait. BR4 made a move on Riaba. So indeed I said 6th. Well, maybe it's gonna be 7 though. And these two are also still very close to each other. Final lap here for NLR SietseBoy, who was absolutely amazing today. Already did most of the work in the first lap. He was 3rd already after 1 lap. I think he has enough fuel though. Yeah, he has to save though, but yeah, Iggy will be pushing, but it's 14 seconds, so I think he timed it to the perfection. look at the amount of 44s he did. 2 laps ago he was still doing a 44.3. That's not fuel saving in my opinion, but... And he goes to the banking part for the final time. And yeah, if nothing goes wrong, he will win the race of champions here. I think he's really holding off here to make sure he makes it. Through the long final corner. He's almost out of fuel now. But I think he can even like put it into neutral now, and I think he's empty now though. Put it into neutral now. Yeah, he's losing power, but he wins. Incredible job. With a 45.6 in the final lap, so that's not too shabby though. Great push by Iggy. Could have like... Yeah, to be honest, the softs couldn't handle another more lap. He's finished at 13.9 seconds off. And a very good race by Tapos also. Who had a very hard stint in the middle, but eventually pips quick starter Ross for P3. And it was an hour, by the way. Oh yeah, that's why it was selected. Lol. Reno, good recovery, benefited from some contact between Legoman and Riaba, finished at 5th, then Legoman. BR4 comes a second short of an interesting strategy. Riaba, Swerve, Shrimps, they were also very close in the end. They were on a similar strategy. Major was in the higher places of the... Oh, that's nice, thank you. Thank you for that amazing drift. He's finished at 10th. Oh, and we have a dash for the line, and Jamie's gonna make it. Cool stuff. And Payan also coming here, is right rear is gone. And there we have our hero Pyro, who's finishing in 15th and is not deep lapped. So that's very good of him. That was quite eventful. Very well done to everyone. Ten positions up. Really cool. So, thank you all for watching this with me. We saw GT7's bestest of the last season, of course. Guys, and I think this was indeed the right track to battle on for everyone. So yeah, I don't really have to add a lot more now. I think there is another race of champions on Thursday. That's on the Formula 1 game. That will be on Portimao for 100% race. 7:30 PM UK time. That will start. So yeah, be sure to check that in, and I think GT will come back very soon. I'm more of the F1 part of managing things, but you will see me more often in the GT regions soon, because I want to drive at least a couple of races. On the moment I have my car under control, I really have to fix that first. And then the F1 season is also beginning in the week of the 3rd of November. Calendar will come out in a couple of days. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all had a very pleasant time, and see you hopefully somewhere around. Maybe I will commentate some more GT in the future. So have a safe week. Have a nice week. Ciao everyone.